To the sauce, smile. Hit that button that say subscribe. Enjoying the ride. Hope you enjoyed your weekend. But listen, we don't talk enough about the information that we received earlier this month. Next month, I don't know how many days away that is. My brain is telling me 3, but I don't know how many days are in July, you know? So August, we're definitely getting all the information, videos, screenshots. Yes, we're getting it all. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, we already have a little bit of information about 2K22 right now. So we're going to look through it and see exactly what we have, because I'm interested in what they talking about. They added a skill gap to the offense. I don't remember them ever saying that before. Let me know down in the comments if I'm lying, but I don't think 2K ever said they're making a game based off of a skill gap. I think they made the shooting stick for the skill gap, but that's all I can remember they ever said about a skill gap in this game. But let's take a look at what they said for offense. Breaking down defenders off the dribble with new moves and combos, a precision jump shooting, and dunking in traffic, pulling off alley-oops have all become more skill-based. Basketball IQ and stick skills play an even bigger role in separating top offensive players. Stick skills, they said that word before, and that hasn't worked out in the game. But the fact that they said they're trying to separate the top offensive players, that's what got me like, it sounds like they trying to make the game better. But we know that it don't work like that when you actually get your hands on the game. It sounds nice, but it don't work like that. For the game to be more skill based, there has to be less animations. It has to be you as the gamer doing more. That's the only way the game can be more skill based, is with less animations. Because if you have animations, then you kind of stuck doing whatever the animation you triggered in. Because if it's up to you making the decisions you're making, that's how you're controlling your character 100%. The whole game is built off animations. You don't even have to be good at the game, but if you have good animations equipped on your character, you're doing the best moves possible. You get what I'm saying? So you don't necessarily have to be good. Your character just has the best moves in the game, so it trumps the whole gameplay. So the fact that they're talking about they want to have a more skill-based basketball game based off IQ and stick skill, I don't think they could do that. I really don't think they can do that. And on top of that, the community hates when the game is more realistic because it becomes more slow-paced and boring. Do y'all like this slower tempo 2Ks? I feel like y'all like the more up-tempo arcade style. I can't speak on behalf of y'all, so let me know down in the comments if I'm lying. But I think y'all like up-tempo 2K. Let's talk about defense. A completely revamped shot contest and blocking system. Highlight an arsenal of new defense tools at your disposal. Playing suffocating defense on the perimeter and in the paint has never felt more rewarding, giving elite defenders the ability to truly change the outcome of the game. I like that defense completely controls the game, because right now if you play the park, when you're playing the top players, like stage on 2s you have to get a stop, but on 3s you don't really need to, because both teams get equal opportunities to touch the ball. But the thing that separates skill on 3v3s is being able to hit a 3-point shot. The team that can hit that first 3, that gives them a point advantage, so now the other team got to play catch up after that. So it's the first 3-pointer that's hit that really affects the whole game. So if on defense I can completely prevent you from getting them 3-point shots, because that's all the top players do. They try to get themselves open for a 3. No matter what, they looking to get that 3-point advantage. So if the defense is strong enough that I can prevent you from doing what you want to do, that's a good game in my opinion. Because if you're a slash and build and I'm a lockdown and I could prevent you from being like an overpowered slasher, my job is done. If you're a sharpshooter and I can force you into taking nothing but bad shots, perfect. The problem with 2K, when you have a slasher, there's no way you can force a slasher into a bad layup because their animations are too broken. Like I said, how you gonna have offensive stick skills when the animations in the game literally prevent that? Slashers are so overpowered because they just jump over people. They make stupid contested layups, things like that. And then we had in past 2Ks where stretch bigs were so tall that you contesting a shot didn't even matter, they still hit. So like there's a whole lot going on in these games that I don't feel like they can fix. You get what I'm trying to say? Last but not least topic we talking about is stamina. Mike Wang, the team has addressed stamina with a system that now taxes player stamina more based off high effort dribble moves, contact dunks, and etc. So if you're tired, you can't get a contact dunk, is what that looked like that just said. And it's like you're going to waste more stamina the more you try to dribble. Players in the community love dribbling, and each year it's always the stamina part of dribbling that tries to get nerfed. It's always the stamina. So then that's when everybody just sticks to one move. The Curry slide, the explosive behind the back. They always just stick to one move that's overpowered because stamina stops you from like doing them combos, for dribbling the whole shot clock. That's what stamina does. It stops you from wasting the whole shot clock and forces you to spam one dribble move over and over. Now in the contact dunks being off stamina, I don't know how tired you're going to be before you can't just dunk on people, but I really just hate contact dunks in the game because it really ruins the experience. You can't control it. Hopefully they doing more to figure that out. Because the fact that contact dunks have to do with stamina now, and that shows me that they know contact dunks is a problem, and they're going to try their best to stop it in every way. So adding contact dunks to stamina, I don't know what that's going to do about it. And saying that defense has a bigger role, there's some things in the game that I just don't feel like can be stopped. And the inside defense is one of those things. All this be sounding nice, but you know when you get your hands on the game, it don't be that at all. Alley-oops have become more skill-based. How do you make an alley-oop skill-based, bro? I don't even get it. Like, your player be having a wide-open alley-oop and the ball just fly over their head for no reason. And then they be in the paint with other players and they still finish the dunk. Like, alley-oops be random at a certain point. Most of the time they work. Sometimes they just fly over their head for no reason. And there's no accurate way to actually deflect the alley-oop pass. I don't know why the defensive alley-oops isn't stronger. Bro, dunking in traffic, alley-oops, problems in the game. They talking about it became more skill-based. Don't know how you can skill-base that, but we just gonna leave that alone, chat. We literally just gonna leave that alone. As of right now, when we all get on 2K, the only way we could show a skill gap is how often you can green a release. There's some people that know they release, every time they open, it's green. Like, you know for a fact the shot green whenever you left wide open. And the players that are less skilled, they're more likely to shoot a white when they're wide open. You get what I'm saying? So players green often when they're good at the game. People can get themselves open from their defender. So the dribbling is where the skill gap is. And centers know how to set a screen without getting an illegal screen and really get defenders off of their guards. Those are like the top 3 ways of a skill gap in the game currently. On defense, the skill gap is baiting the offensive player into throwing a bad pass. Like, you leave a person wide open and give the offensive player the thought that that guy's open, so they pass the ball, and you snatch it out the air for a steal. Or you completely clamp somebody and they can't dribble past you. They can't do anything with you. You know, there's nothing that they could do. So baiting a pass, completely playing good defense, greening your release, setting a good screen, and knowing when to pass the ball are the skill gaps we have in 2K right now. So the fact that they're trying to improve on stick skill and basketball IQ of gamers, those are the only areas off top of my head I can think of. If I'm missing something, let me know down in the comments. But off top of my head, those are the current gap of skill in the game. So if 2K is looking to expand the areas of which skill can be displayed, I would love it. But they have to have known the foundation of what skill even is for us, for them to expand on it or to make those skill areas even better. Because if the developers of the game don't know the key points of skill for us, because they don't play the game as much as us, so obviously they won't notice the minor details that people do. You get what I'm saying? So anyway, let me know what y'all thinking of this down in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, hit a like. Follow me on socials. Other than that, chat, it's been your boy Rease, and peace. We Weezy out of here.